What's up, guys? Big D Wiz, oldschoolstereo.com. Today we have a real treat for you. 24 karat gold plated circuit board, limited edition, early 90s, Phoenix Gold, MS-2250. Do you think it can live up to its legendary status? Well, one way to find out, my friends. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you a quick comparison here between the MS-2125 and the MS-2250. You may be able to see right off the bat, they actually look pretty similar right off the bat, but you may notice toroids on this one are quite a bit bigger. It's got a beefier power supply section, but other than that, honestly, kind of going over it with a fine-tooth comb and looking at the different transistors and everything, it's got the same number of power supply capacitors on both, same number of rail caps, even the power supply transistors, RFP054s. You can see RFP054s, so they're the same transistors on both for the power supply section. And also, you can see those are two SA1302s and two SA1302s, and here for the rails we have two SC3281s and we have two SC3281s. So basically toroids are different. They both have the really cool bus bars. These are solid copper, 24 karat gold plated, but yeah, so I just wanted to show the difference between these two amps because they're pretty close, and you can see they're exactly the same size. And here's a 275 to show you. It's literally about half the length of the 2125 and 2250. Now you will notice that the 2250 looks like it's designed to be mounted upside down because of the way that the text is on the end plate. You can see the 2125 is not like that. The other thing is it has a little slot right here. That was for the fan. This had a shroud that went around it. You can see there's a fan connection right there for the shroud. Unfortunately, this amp I got did not come with the shroud. And finding one of those is like finding a needle in a haystack. So anyway, I'm just very fortunate to have this amp, so no complaints there. But that's what that slot there is for, so that's supposed to be there. And you can see on the other end, it looks virtually identical to the 2125. It's got about 8 gauge for speaker terminals, 4 gauge for power and ground, and the 2250 is the same way. Looks very similar, but again, the end plate is kind of flipped over, designed to be mounted upside down, showing off them beautiful guts. This bottom 2125 came with this factory silkscreen plexi, which is pretty cool. It shows all the components. You can check my video out on YouTube. I'll link to it here so that you can see my dyno test of the 2125. But we want to see the 2250, the big dog. Is it really put out as much power as it says? What do you say we find out? Alright, as you can see, we got the MS-2250 wired up with Stinger 6000 series interconnects, 4 gauge Stinger Pro series going into distro blocks, going to 0 gauge OFC Stinger Pro wiring, and then we have 8 gauge Stinger Pro OFC wire for the speaker connections. We have the amp bridge for the test. Alright, got the classic Phoenix Gold MS-2250. This is the original one back from the early 90s. Got on the dyno, so let's try certified run, and let's do 8 ohms first. 772 at 13.88 volts, and we pulled 126.9 amps. Good power. Alright, Phoenix Gold MS-2250 original model recapped. We're going to try it at 4 ohms mono certified. Wow. 1405, 13.52 volts. Holy moly. Kicking it. Old school Phoenix Gold. Wow. I am impressed. Alright, now we're going to try the 4 ohm mono dynamic run here with the Phoenix Gold MS-2250. Alright, very interesting. 1409 at 13.92 volts. Alright, and just for comparison from the 1 kilohertz test, let's try 40 hertz at 4 ohms mono for this Phoenix Gold MS-2250. $1,141 watts at 13.82 volts, and we pulled 232 amps. And again, just to compare to the 1 kilohertz test, let's try 40 hertz at 4 ohms mono. Good power, 1401, 13.96 volts at 40 hertz. Alright, so back in the 90s, many of the subs were 8 ohm subs, and if you ran 3 8 ohm subs in parallel, it gave you a 2.67 ohm load. So we're going to try the dynamic run at 2.67 ohms on this Phoenix Gold MS-2250. See what we get. Crazy, 1967 watts at 2.67 ohms, 13.76 volts, almost 2000 watts, my friends. Let's try 2 ohm mono dynamic run. Holy moly, my friends, 2403 watts at 13.51 volts. Absolutely incredible from this beautiful Phoenix Gold 1000 watt old school amp, limited edition. We got 2400 watts dynamically at 2 ohms. Incredible! Alright guys, here's the results of the Phoenix Gold MS-2250. You can see it far surpassed its ratings. It's rated at 13.8 volts, 680 at 8 ohms, that's 340 by 2 at 4 ohms, or 1060 at 4 ohms mono. And it killed all those, even at the 40 hertz run, which the last one we got 1191, 4 ohms, 40 hertz certified. And at 1 kilohertz we got 1405 at 13.52, and even 2 ohms certified 1511, and then 2 ohms dynamic 2400 watts. Very impressive in this Phoenix Gold MS-2250. This is an original. There were 2 different MS-2250s. There was a 10th anniversary and an original. This is an original one here, so don't know what the difference to the 2250 TA or 10th anniversary is. I've heard it's not quite as powerful as this one, but if it's anywhere near it, it's impressive. So there you have it. Alright guys, there you have it. Phoenix Gold MS-2250. Impressive, I must say. It did live up to its legendary status. Excellent job, Phoenix Gold. This is Big D Wiz, OldSchoolStereo.com. Until next time, I'm out of here. Thanks to Stinger Electronics for providing the accessories that power the OSS Labs. Find out more, StingerElectronics.com.